This is Chris Powell from Couch Coach Live, and we're live here at Robins Stadium, where the Richmond Spiders fell to the Holy Cross Crusaders by the final score of 28-22. The Crusaders got their first victory on the season today. And pretty much in this game, it was in the beginning, the first drive for the Spiders was a touchdown where Kyle Wickersham, who came back from injury this week, and he hit Andreas Hill for a touchdown. Then the Crusaders marched back 2 consecutive run touchdowns to have a 14-7 lead. Jaden Alshear kicked 2 field goals to lessen the Crusaders' lead. That was 14-13 at half. The Spiders were driving, and then unfortunately they committed a turnover that led to another score for the Crusaders. The Spiders came roaring back. Aziz Foster Powell, the former Highland Springs High School standout, ran for a touchdown, and the score was 21-19. They failed on a 2-point conversion. And then Holy Cross, Joseph Williams had a 1-yard touchdown, pretty much sealed the deal for this Crusaders win. Made it 28-19. Spiders kicked another field goal. Kyle Wickersham had an opportunity on 4th and 16, didn't convert, and that is the final score here at Robins Stadium. Following today's game, we did talk with Kyle Wickersham, TJ Baldwin, and Coach Russ Huesman.
Drives in the red zone and to just, not make a penalty, not stall a drive out. I think we're going to be really, really good.
And Cal, what's your overall thoughts of returning this week, and also some key takeaways as you go into the bye?
Yeah, so I was very thankful to get back this week. It wasn't something that I was necessarily planning on doing. If Ashton was going to be healthy, I was still really aiming to come back during the bye week so I can ease into things. And when Ashton was hurt, I knew that, not that I don't have trust in Jack and Joe, I think they could go out there and do a great job as well. But, being a senior, I wanted to put my best foot forward. And, we still had something to play for in the season, I felt like. And, getting to the playoffs, and I really wanted that for the team. And it was one of those decisions where, I just felt like I couldn't miss the game. So it's something that, I really cherish today. And in looking back on the experience of it and just what I'm going to learn from it is, I feel like I played a little bit looser than I have in the past couple of games today. I don't know how it looked up there, but I felt more relaxed out there today. And I think that just comes for more of an appreciation being out there again.
Positive takeaways from today's game?
I think our offense is pretty good. Once we got control of it, we look good. We just got to finish, man. That's the only real thing I can take from this. Just finish the game, finish out our rep, finish every play, and we're going to come out on top. Man. Wasn't enough today.
In there, a couple sacks in there. And then on one of them, he was hit. It went in the dirt there. So 3 times he was pressured, twice he was sacked, and once he was hit for a bad throw. We got to protect better than that. They rush 4 guys. Let's protect.
Hey, Coach, any positive takeaways from today's game?
I don't know. Z's ran the ball really well. I don't know how many yards he had. He ran it good. There were a lot of mistakes made that probably, people see a fumble, people see an incomplete pass, but there was a lot of mistakes made throughout that game that, caused us to not be successful on either side of the ball. So, it's a tough one to swallow, but, our guys will be resilient. We'll come back and we'll work hard to try to win our next 4.